Well, hello everyone, it's Gordon Howard here, and in this episode of Freecraft, I will be exposing the 6-7 meme. To begin with, this meme has demonic origins. As the origin of this meme comes from a song produced by the rapper Skrilla, and it's a song called Doots Doots. And that song is very, very demonic. And so Skrilla practices a demonic false religion called the Santeria. And Santeria is a very dangerous false religion that heavily promotes witchcraft. And we know that witchcraft is an abomination. Let's go read in Deuteronomy 18, beginning in verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of signs, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee. And so scripture is clear that witchcraft is demonic and it is an abomination. The 6-7 meme appears to be innocent on the surface, but if you dig deep and observe the origins, then you'll find that this meme is anything but. So that highlights the fact that just because a meme or a trend appears to be innocent, that doesn't mean that it actually is. There are some trends that might appear to be innocent on the surface, but when you dig deep, you'll find that it's got dark demonic origins. And the 6-7 chant is also a demonic chant. As this chant once again stems from the Santeria false religion. So that was alarming stuff. And the fact that so many kids and teenagers have hopped onto the bandwagon is very alarming. So what is going on is that Skrilla is using this meme to introduce children to demonic chants. And this is deeply dangerous. As demonic trends like this open doors to demons. Some other demonic trend that children and teens have hopped onto are the boo-boo dolls. And the boo-boo dolls are also demonic. Since those things open doors to demons. Now bear in mind that the number 67 in and of itself is not a bad number, since it's how quotes use numbers that is bad. So for example, there are plenty of quotes who use the number 13 for perverted reasons, but that doesn't inherently make 13 a bad or a cursed number. So let's be careful not to present the idea of any number being inherently bad, as it would be self-righteous to do so. The only exception to this is the number 666, which is actually a bad number. Because of how that's the number of Satan. Let's go see Romans 12:2. Being not conformed, let's begin in verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds, that ye may prove what is that good, and acceptable, and perfect will of God. So if a trend or meme is demonic or has demonic origins, then we must not partake in it. Instead, we must abstain from it, and warn others against it. And the Doot Doot song also summons demonic spirits. And the 6-7 chant is also a reference to two different false gods. And in the sanctuary of false religion, the number 6 is used to reference worship. As in the number 7 being used to represent Yemayang, which is another false god. So both of those are false gods. So false gods are demonic. So not only is the 6-7 chant a demonic chant, it is also an idolatrous one too. Santeria is the very dangerous false religion. So the 6-7 meme does not deserve to be popular. There are also many people who are fed up with the 6-7 meme, and because of how annoying the meme is. So if a new trend or meme arises, if you're thinking about partaking in it, then it's best to use discernment and observe things like what are the origins of this meme or trends and things like that. It's best to observe these things before actually partaking in it. It's so this way, if we find that the meme or trend is demonic, then we would know to avoid that meme or trend at all costs. So make no mistake about it, there is nothing innocent about this meme. Parents, if you have kids who are or teens who are chanting the 6-7 chants, then stop them from doing so, because the 6-7 chant is demonic. And the media also lies by saying that the 6-7 meme has quote-unquote no meaning. When in reality, this meme has a lot of demonic meanings to it. So we should not just follow a meme or trend just because it's popular. And now let's go to Matthew 7:13 through 14. Enter ye in of a strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So if a meme or trend is demonic, then we must abstain from it. Even if people exclude us from a certain group, or even the in crowd, for refusing to partake in such a meme or trend. Since it is better to follow the Lord than it is to be in the in crowd, or the worldly in crowds. Since the only in crowd that we would actually want to be a part of is the in crowd of being saved. That is the one and only in crowd that we should want to be a part of. And that we should be a part of. As we must not be a part of the worldly in crowd, which is the kind that we are familiar with. So that is it for this episode of Preachcraft. Have a nice day. Please share this video, and goodbye.